more excited, first, to have this incredibly warm December afternoon, and second, to have you all here by our side today. My name is Sneh Kadakia, and I'm the founder and CEO of fromHERE. On behalf of my entire team, we couldn't be prouder to welcome all of you to your neighborhood workspace. fromHERE combines the convenience of an internet cafe with the amenities of a co-working space. We are open to all professionals and students looking for a place to work, study, meet, and connect. Thank you for being here to celebrate the opening of our first location in the heart of downtown Plainfield, New Jersey. We named this location the Queen City to give an ode to this town's rich history, which we are now grateful to be a part of moving forward. Joining us in this incredible crowd are our family, friends, colleagues, partners, members of the government, local business owners, guests of the workspace, and many, many new faces we hope to get to know better. So please visit us soon. We appreciate your presence, support, and commitment to helping us become a vital part of this community. First and foremost, we wanted to share our deepest gratitude for Harshad and Bharti Shah. They are the property owners of this building, which was constructed in 1910. And so when you do get a chance to go inside, take a look at the ceilings. They're original to the building. This was home to their first office. And over the last 30 plus years, they have seen a variety of tenants come and go. And now they have granted us this unique opportunity in time to completely transform this building and start a trend across the downtown district. When I first visited this space back in August of 2020, it was in rough shape, to say the least. The property manager and son of the owners, Nirav Shah, had this tangible and infectious vision for opening a co-working space in this building. And though it was initially difficult to see past the physical condition of the space, I still remember us marking the floors with masking tape and laying out what now are the meeting rooms. At that moment, Scott and I accepted the challenge to bring essential work-related services to Plainfield, knowing that if we built it, you would come and find ways to prosper here. Now that we are open, we are seeing the workspace come through life through the eyes and experiences of our guests. The reaction when people first walk into the door has been very overwhelming, as they can't believe a space like this now exists in the downtown area. And through conversations, we've gotten to know the professionals living within and surrounding this beautiful city. Guests like Sonia King, Vincent Engelman, Sarah Kazi, Keisha Bethea, Michael and Stephanie Lujan, Corinne Fontaine, and Deandra Marie all chose to work fromHERE, and having made us a part now of their weekly routine. We have been moved by the creativity, dedication, and energy they bring to their businesses and their professions, and hope to continue to find ways to empower them, and now each and every one of you, to do anything fromHERE. This concept of here is very important and personal to Scott and myself. Our ability to be here in this moment and be here when it matters most to all of you, especially as we all try to figure out this new normal. So know that we are here for you. And finally, I would like to take a moment to thank my family, especially my husband, Jason Thalani. Without his unwavering support, I wouldn't be here today.
Raise your hand.
And with that, it is my great pleasure and honor to introduce my dear friend and business partner, Scott Sussman.
Thank you, Sneh. Wow, what a thrill it is to be fromHERE with all of you today. I'm humbled and ecstatic to be cutting the ribbon on our flagship workspace. My name is Scott Sussman, Head of Operations and Business Development. And for those of you unfamiliar with our story, this workspace concept was born in the thick of the pandemic last summer when the world shifted to remote working and learning. we realized that people in the suburban communities lack convenient and accessible places to work. Personally, Sneh and I were finding it difficult to focus at home with all of the distractions that existed. But public spaces like cafes and libraries proved to be unreliable for a host of different reasons. And we quickly realized this was a universal problem across our family, friends, and colleagues, and like many of you who are joining us here today. fromHERE is the first of its kind, commitment-free co-working space. We do not charge any monthly fees, there are no monthly subscriptions, and our workspaces are available to book by the hour or by the day. Our main priority is to provide our guests with a comfortable, safe, and productive workspace and a space that is convenient to you. Our work zones consist of private offices, small meeting rooms, and shared workspaces, all equipped with dedicated outlets and fast, secure wireless internet. We use the same firewalls that are used in hospitals to ensure that your information is protected. Our various work zones are designed with secondary monitors, height-adjustable desks, and video conferencing equipment, and your workspace experience comes complete with phenomenal complimentary coffee, tea, and fruit water. Our workspace is also available for networking events, classes, and holiday parties, all with the goal of bringing the community together in a way that's meaningful and productive. After the ribbon cutting, we invite you all to come in for a tour, and your first work day is free. We very purposely chose to be here in Plainfield and want to make sure that we are constantly giving back to the community. We are looking to partner with local businesses, colleges, and nonprofit organizations to make sure that they all have productive spaces to work, meet, and celebrate. And now, I want to thank our partners who have been vital to our success. Han Furniture, IKEA Paramus, Poppin, Aficionado Coffee Roasters, Barco, Logitech, Best Buy, MSI Services. I also want to give a shout out to the Cave Kitchen for coming today. So we appreciate them for being here, and once we're done, feel free to go buy some lunch. We also have food inside. And a very special thank you to the City of Plainfield, the NJEDA, and our talented architect, Noel Musial Jr. of the Musial Group, and our general contractor, Nick Zukas of Connect Plumbing and HVAC for designing and building this beautiful workspace. Most importantly, a very special thank you to my family, especially my wife, Kim, for allowing me to follow my heart and chase my dreams. Now, I am honored to introduce the Director of Economic Development, Valerie Jackson. Director Jackson.
Wow, it's finally happening. I will have remarks a little later, but I want to introduce and present to some Mayor Adrian O. Mapp, who has a great vision for the city of Plainfield, and we have been executing against that vision. Mayor Adrian O. Mapp.
Well, good afternoon to everyone.
Good afternoon.
This is another wonderful day here in the great Queen City. I want to begin by thanking Sneh Kadakia, Klaus, and Scott Sussman and their families for taking this risk, for embracing the opportunity to be here in the city of Plainfield at this time. It demonstrates that there's a confidence that business people, investors now have in our city of Plainfield. And so I am so pleased to be here this afternoon to give these remarks, to welcome all of you, and to be a part of cutting the ribbon on this new business here in Plainfield, fromHERE, right here. We know that the last 2 years have been a challenge for so many businesses, large and small, but especially small businesses, and for employees as well as employers. And the pandemic has pushed employees away from their offices to their homes, where they're now having home offices, and some employees just don't want to go back into the workspace, the traditional workspace as we have known it. And so this investment fromHERE is one that meets the needs of so many employees who don't have to go through the expense of having a home office, or if you have that flexibility of not going into the office, you can come here every day and work from here. And so I am so pleased that this business is here on Watchung Avenue in the heart of our downtown, where there is going to be so much excitement in terms of the investments that we are seeing in the city of Plainfield. And with the number of residential units that we have, there are individuals that will be looking for space like this to come and work. And so this business is going to be very successful. I can assure you that. The need is there. With all of what we have seen over the last 18 to 20 months, we know that this is the right time for this business to be here in the city of Plainfield. And so we as a municipality are going to continue to provide you with the support that you need. We're going to try to drive traffic in this direction so that you can be successful. And to all of you that are standing here this afternoon, this is the place where you can come and work from here. And so, without any further ado, I just want to again congratulate you and thank you for taking the chance on Plainfield, as so many have over the course of the last 7 to 8 years. And this is Plainfield's time, and this is your time. And so, there's no time like the present. Thank you. May God bless all of you. I now have the distinct pleasure of bringing up the Honorable Steve Hockaday, President of the Plainfield City Council.
Thank you all. Sorry getting used to that honorable part, but I'll take it. I'd just like to bring greetings on the behalf of the City Council. I am Steve Hockaday, your Council President for the 2021 year, and I'm joined by my Vice President to my right, Councilman Barry Good of the 1st and 4th Wards at large. And we have Councilwoman Davis of the 1st Ward, slid on in. Councilman McCray of the 3rd Ward as well. The good news. Yes, indeed. I always have to mention. It is the council, my council colleagues they're very easy to work with, and they are what provides the engine and the fortitude to work with the mayor and his administration to get things like these done. It never gets old having an occasion like this where we open up a business, continuing to show that we're making sound decisions and working collaboratively with the mayor and moving this city forward. Just taking a small look inside, what a beautiful facility that Scott and Snee has put together. We're really proud of this, and I look forward to coming here more. But most importantly, what I'm happy for is our Plainfield residents who have another place right in their proximity, right in their zip code, that they can come to that's high quality. They don't have to go to some other town to experience the desirable work conditions that you'll have here. All right? So there'll be a lot of productivity. There'll be some money made for residents, and I'm happy that we have that opportunity to not only for our residents, but also for our residents to invite folks here, taking more pride in our town, Plainfield, the Queen City. And we've seen from their mantra, including the Queen City and fromHERE, that this is a group, a company, individuals that have embraced what we're about here in Plainfield, looking forward to having them become further ingrained in our community with all that we have to offer in this beautiful city. And I think more is to come. We're going to continue to work with the mayor to move this city forward, to continue to develop the city and its people, and you have become an integral part of that with this beautiful facility. So thank you, and let the party begin.
I do have a couple of thoughts. One is it's very hard to open up a small business, and particularly in pandemic. And so we are very proud to have partnered with Scott and Snay, and we're glad you're open. I would also like to thank some members of my team, Brittany Claybrooks, Jeanette Aparicio. Scott and Snay took advantage of some of our programs, such as the Sign and Facade Grant. Beautiful facade. We want more of these types of facades in the city of Plainfield. They partnered with their neighboring business owners to make the whole building look very, very nice. So we're proud of that. They've also participated in a number of the state programs with New Jersey Economic Development Authority. There they did provide them with input and feedback on some of their programs so that they can make it better for other small businesses to launch. And I think that that's very important as well. This is a tough time, so I'm encouraging all of you in Plainfield to tell your family, tell your friends, and everyone about this business. We, by being customers, have an opportunity to make something like this last in the city of Plainfield so that we can get more of these types of businesses. So I think it's very important that Plainfield itself makes a commitment to utilize the facilities that are available. The mayor has already talked about remote working. What I found is some people weren't prepared for remote working. They have children, they have others in their house. So fromHERE is the space for them. So they need to be here, working from here. So it helps everyone. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone in the city, the mayor, the council, the departments, whether they're public works, communications. We thank you for always partnering with us on everything that we do. Let's make fromHERE very, very successful. Let's make this the model that everyone talks about around the state. So now we'll do a ribbon cutting, and after we do the ribbon cutting, we invite you in to look at the space. And they've done a wonderful job. The mayor and I toured it a few months ago, and they've just done a wonderful job. So with that, we're going to set up the ribbon cutting, and then when you go inside, please wear a mask indoors. We are not over COVID yet. We need to turn that corner, but we're not over it yet. We have masks inside for you if you don't have a mask with you. So with that, let's get the ribbon cutting done, and I'm looking for communications to direct the lineup. Thank you.